All right, YouTube, another day in the shop. So, all right, so what are we going to do today? You got to remember. Yeah, we're going to do something cool. No, we're going to work on the fuel tanks. Yeah, so what I got to do is I got to prep these. But before I take these out of the stands, I'm going to make a couple spacing sticks, and I'll show you what those are here in a little bit. I'm gonna make 3 since I got them together, and the spacing sticks will help me keep the piece together as I'm moving aft to the fuel tank. And because the instructions, Van's recommendation is you start with this rib and then work your way down. And so naturally you're not gonna have ribs in here and it's gonna get tighter. So what you do is you make a kind of like a stick, and I'll show you what that is here in a little bit. So I'm going to do that while I still have it in the form. Of course, we're going to take all the clecos back out, and then we will proceed with our dimpling. Now, Vans also recommends that when you dimple, obviously anywhere there's a rib or the dimple, these outer skins get dimpled. So, however, they don't want you dimpling this line of ribs. This is the top or the back of the tank. They don't want you to dimple this because the process of dimpling actually puts slack into the rivet. In other words, it's not tight and everything, and so they don't want you to dimple these until the very end. And there is a reason for that. So we don't question Vans. Don't do it. You'll get in trouble and everything. But so what I got to do before I take this apart, like I said, I'm going to make those spacing sticks to kind of hold it together, but to also kind of open it up just ever so slightly so we can work with it. So I got to do that, and then we're going to take it apart. We are going to scratch up all the mating surfaces, all these rivet lines, all of that, so that the Pro Seal has something to stick to. And then we are going to dimple. Dimpling is the last thing, and there's a reason why you go ahead. It's easier to go ahead and scratch or scarf up this area for the Pro Seal for paint before the dimples are in. Once you have a dimple in and it's protruding, that dimple will tend to want to catch dirt, i.e. Scotch-Brite pads, stuff like that. So you do all of your surface prep work and then first, and then you dimple last. So that's what we're going to do today. So stay tuned, and I'll show you what those spacers look like once I get them done. All right, so there you go. I got my blocks in, my support blocks. Very easy to do. 10.5 inches end to end. 10.5 inches end to end. I line them up, drew a line, and then cut saw's blade depth using my jigsaw into them, and they are ever so slightly cantered. As you can see, this bows out. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I got the angle in, and then what these do is they just pop in, and right now they're a perfect fit. When I release the clecos or release the pressure, it's going to open up and it's going to kind of a spring action to hold it there. So this will help me keep these pieces, and I can just slide this down as I'm working. So I created one for each end. That might have been overkill. Definitely one for the center and one for the end. But I got, I had plenty of wood. Got some scrap there in the corner. So yeah, so that's it. So these are there. This will aid in keeping the part together so it doesn't spring, because this is very springy stuff. So yeah, so now I got to decleco or take everything out. I'm going to go ahead and write the order. These ribs, normally I use the tags, as you guys know, but I'm not painting. I'm just going to write the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write that right here on this part, so that way I know what order they will go in. And yeah, so we'll proceed to get those labeled and then start taking everything apart. Whoa, what fun. All right, YouTube, there we go. Ah, suck it in. There you go, YouTube. Everything's been dimpled, countersunk that needs to be countersunk, dimpled that needs to be dimpled. It is ready to go. I'm going to call it a day. Got the skins done. Got the, yeah, everything's done. If you guys remember, these here actually got to be dimpled with a larger set, so I'll get those. So yeah, I guess I didn't get everything dimpled that needed to be dimpled. And then the instructions, this row here, we do not dimple them just yet. It's so that we can get a tight fit on the cap that goes in there and stuff. But yeah, so everything's been dimpled and stuff, but I'm gonna keep the blue on until we're ready to actually pro seal it up. I got the pro seal, it's got it cleaned and on the shelf there. And yeah, all the parts have been dimpled. I did tape and leave these by themselves. These are the two short pieces near the drain, the sump. So so we have that and everything. So yeah, so tomorrow or the next time we come in here, I got to come in and get acetone. I got some goop off sticker stuff, so I'm going to use that for this because I want to make sure these are super clean. I don't want any, you know, it's a fuel tank, fuel. I don't want any residue. I'm not saying that it will clog the fuel lines, but that's probably not a good thing. So I'm going to get some goop off, you know, sticker remover and everything. So yeah, so got everything sanded and scarfed up that needed to be scarfed up, and it's ready to go. So yeah, so next time we get in here, we will be pro sealing. The first order of operation, the way that they showed it, is that we put in the fuel flange here first, and then we put in the sump flange down here second, and then after that we put in the stiffeners. These are the ones that go in there that cause a stiffener. They stiffen up the skin, so we'll do that. We do those as a back rivet, so it's a little bit different. You know, we're gonna use our metal plate here and rivet from the back side. And we're still pro sealing though. We still got a pro seal. So, all right, that's enough. I'm gonna get out of here, get home, spend some time with the family, as you guys should be doing if you have family, if you have friends. If go by yourself, I guess. I mean, whatever works for you. Get out, go out and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the great day that you've been given. And like always, be well, be safe, and may God bless you.